And hello, Orville Nation. Welcome, everybody. And it's time for some Latchkum. Yeah. It's time for the Orville Season 3, and it's time for Latchkum tonight. Welcome in Professor Brady Specs, Resident Germ, Alien, Maria, Team Salary, Captain Fandom Nerd, Done with Trek, Classic Star Trek Anchor, Classic Blue Mike, Classic Team Reviews. Good to see you. Good to see everybody. Good to see everybody. Alien, Resolute, everybody. Or Louise, Sparrow, Medallion. Yeah, guys, sorry for the late start. Give me a second, we'll get started. And hello, everybody. Hello, Dave's Dimension. Hello, Medallion. Hello, Maria, Louise, Mike Satterfield. Good to see all of you. Alien, hello. Good to see all of you. Sir Goosey, good to see you. Professor Brainy Specs. Everybody, Resolute, good to see you. Good to see everybody, guys. We are ready for some Latchkum. And we are ready for some season 3 of the Orville. Yeah, it's time. It's way past time. It's way past time, guys. Hello, Nate. Good to see you, Nate. Good to see you, my friend. Yeah, amazing. A couple weeks we got coming up. Well, weeks, months actually with the Orville. So it's very, very exciting. Very exciting. And by the way, just a little note here. I want everybody to go check out JP Egotastic's channel. The new name of the channel's his two channels. One is now called Talking the Orville. His main channel is called Talking the Orville. And you guys I think a lot of you guys already know JP, but if you don't, you guys are going to want to check out. He's got a lot of stuff going on. He's got some interviews from the cast, and you're going to want to check that out. So let's see. Talking the Orville. You're going to want to check out JP and some of the content that he has coming up right now, and then like the next few days, you're going to definitely want to watch some of the talks with some of the cast and maybe some of the production crew. So that's JP's JP Gotastic's Talking the Orville channel. Make sure you guys check that out. It's going to be a lot of good content. And a shout out to JP. So hello, Donnie. Good to see you. Who's passing? Can you DM me? I'm not sure, Donnie. I'm not sure who you're referring to. I might be missing something. I've been about in the country all weekend. Hello, Bass God. How you doing? Bass God, guys, as in playing the bass from Retro Rogues. Eric, good to see you, Eric. And Captain Fandom Nerd. Yeah, Captain Fandom Nerd. I was trying to tell him, maybe try Captain Orville, but and I think he's got the right name down. He's got the perfect name down. But he's done with Trek. He's done. Stick a fork in Captain Fandom Nerd. I'm sorry, in Captain Trek. He's done. He is now emerged from his cocoon as Captain Fandom Nerd. So congratulations. Some of you might see him around and might not realize it's the former Captain Trek. So that's why I keep bringing it up. So good to see everybody. Good to see everybody. I'm going to ask you guys before we get started to please share the stream out. Thank you so much. I know you guys always hit the like button. You always do. But I would appreciate it. One thing that really helps, guys, is to share the link out so people are aware. And of course, my absence in the fall has not helped. So I appreciate you guys sharing it out. Thank you. Let me just check that out 1 second. What your that link before I move on, Donnie. I have to go to YouTube actually. And guys, meanwhile, please putting all you guys who are creators, please put in your channels. Oh, this is a link to like creating emojis. What is that? Interesting. Yeah, I love using emojis. I sometimes I just respond to emojis. Good to see you, Professor Brainy Specs. And good to see you. Good to see you. And thanks. That's interesting. I'm going to look at more of that later, Donnie. I'm going to go check that out more later. Thank you. All right. And guys, don't forget Dave's Dimension. Dave gave a great interview the other day. Our ghost busting friend, Dave's Dimension, he gave a great interview the other day on Maria's channel. And you guys, everybody should sub to Dave. Everybody should. And wow, there is our friend Trey from Max World Entertainment. And there's another fantastic channel. Please put in your channels, guys. There's Donnie's. Please, everybody, put in your channels, and we're going to get started here. And guys, we grow together. We grow together. And by the way, just really quick, we're going to actually start. I'm going to actually start doing some We Grow Together streams. And the purpose of that is to interview to interview up and coming channels, and to feature up and coming channels. And you guys might remember the friendathon concept that I tried to get started, but I couldn't do it exactly the way I wanted to because YouTube says it's illegal. So we're going to do it differently, and we're going to do it in an okay way for YouTube. And we're going to do it now. The friendathons we're going to do it as hashtag We Grow Together streams, and then we're going to be featuring new and upcoming channels. So anybody wanting to be featured, by the way, on hashtag We Grow Together, DM me on Twitter or email me and I'm putting it in here, at orvillenationpj@gmail.com. And so you can either DM me on Twitter or Orville Nation. Oops. All right, here we go. DM me on Twitter or thank you, Trey. There we go. Okay. My StreamYard is frozen up for a second there. Okay. It's freed up now. So orvillenationpj@gmail.com. So anybody wanting to be featured in We Grow Together streams, please let me know. Otherwise, I will be picking up and coming talent. By the way, big shout out, because I haven't been able to say it yet, because she had gotten over the limit, but she was barely over, so I didn't say anything until it's definitely because YouTube works that way. Sometimes you hit a goal and then you drop a little bit and you go up again. Anyway, so Maria has hit 1K. Maria from Tiantelli has hit 1K, and she's only hit it once. She hasn't been flopping back and forth from above and below, just above and just below 1,000. So congratulations to Maria. You deserve it. You so deserve it. Congratulations to Maria Tiantelli for hitting 1K. And now, if anybody can support her for viewing hours, she does, and that will help because she still needs a little bit on her viewing hours. So, yes, Maria rocks. Congrats, Maria. Congrats. Yes, our resident Buddhist priestess. Congrats, Maria. Awesome. All right, guys. Well, so we're about a couple weeks away from June 2nd, and we're exactly a couple weeks away from June 2nd, and almost exactly. And I want to know what you guys think from watching the trailer, because I think everybody's seen the Orville trailer, right? Everybody's seen it. By the way, so many people have watched the Orville trailer. Just really quick, creators out there, use the Orville trailer for content, analyze it, react to it, and you can even take a little segment of it or whatever. There's not a lot of us have used it. I've used it. JP's used it. Popcast guys have used it. And Seth understands the fandom, and there's no copyright claims on it. So use the trailer, generate content, analyze it, do your reaction of it, do your review of it, do your try to think about, hypothesize of what is it we might be seeing. I want to ask you guys this question. First of all, I'm throwing out that first Latchkum. Question to you guys. Do you guys think that what we saw, and let me just put up a picture of it first. Do you guys think that this person we saw, give me 1 sec. Let me just make sure it's up. Beautiful trailer. Beautiful. Okay, here we go. Do you guys think this here is a statue? I think it's pretty obvious, but who knows? Do you guys think here? First Latchkum question: is this a picture? Is this a statue of Avis? What do you guys think? I want to know what Donnie thinks. I want to know what Maria thinks. I want to know what. Hey, Taylor B, good to see you. Hello, Mr. Lundell. Good to see you guys. And good to see you, Taylor B. Everybody, welcome. So what do you guys think? Hello. Hello. What do you guys think? Is this a statue? Actually, what is he holding? He's going like this. He's going like this, the statue. Is this a statue of Avis? What do you guys think? Is it a statue of Avis? I think it's a pretty obvious answer, but let me just see what happened here. Give me 1 sec, guys. I lost my camera feed. Why did I lose the camera feed? Let's see why. Why would we lose the camera feed? All right. Well, you don't need this. I'll see if I can figure it out in a couple of seconds here. Okay. What do you guys think about that? Medallion says that is a statue that says "I try harder." Awesome. Yes, absolutely, Medallion. Avis says, yes, I think so. Mr. Lundell, more than likely this is Avis. Notice that he's not a Q. I'm not sure if Mr. Lindell. I don't remember if Mr. Lindell's argument was that he's not a Q before. Is that were you arguing that he's not a Q while some of us were saying he could be? Yes, I know that is a statue. Yes, says Louise. I think it may very well be Avis, says Dave. Yeah, I'm doing good. Thank you. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Even though I'm not technically seeing you, but it's good to see you. Let's see this jumped on me all of a sudden. Okay. When I have when I have first heard of the name Avis, I thought of a car rental store. We try harder. Yeah, I think we all did. I think it's one of the things that Seth does, trying to be a little bit cute. It's like, cute. He's trying to be like funny with stuff. Or what if it was a great? I mean, it was a great gag in the great comic relief. Or what if that is Avis's rival, Enterprise? This battalion. Oh my, says Donnie Pearson. He has a lovely dress on, says Taylor B. Maria, I gotta talk to you about doing that. Say thank you. Say thank you to everyone for me, and thank you to the best agent. Oh, silly, you silly goose! You got there on your own, and congratulations again to Maria from T and Telly. And Maria, please put in your channel in case anybody here is not subbed, and everybody else who guys again put in your channels, social media, whatever during the stream. It reminds me of Brainiac out of Krypton. It says Alien. That was my theory many moons ago, says Mr. Lindell. Blue Harvest Toys. Hello, Blue Harvest. Good to see you. Guys, for anybody you guys coming in, Philip and Blue Harvest, we're asking everybody, do you guys think from watching the trailer that this is a picture of Avis? And good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. Everybody saying hello to each other. And is this a picture of Avis? What do you guys think? For anybody who hasn't answered. And I'm going to give you guys a couple of seconds while I fix the camera. 1 sec. Give me 1 sec, guys. All right. Sorry, there we go, guys. Alrighty. I don't know what happened there. Let me just say hello, Loki. Good to see you, Lokester. And everybody, hello, guys. Congratulations to once I knew a name girl named Maria. Yes. Hello, Resolute, and everybody. All right. So yeah, I was just asking everybody, Loki, if everybody thought this was a picture of a statue of Avis from the trailer. Is this Avis? Is this Avis? And Philip says, "Don't know." Hi, Philip. Hello, Ruben. Good to see you. Ruben, what do you think? Is this a picture of Avis? Let's see. They're using a Star Trek color scheme. Green equals bad guys. Oh, that's interesting. Like kind of like the the Borg, like a lot of greenish stuff. Interesting. That's an interesting comment, Medallion. It's going to happen on your. Oh, what you guys are saying? Sorry, I don't mean to eavesdrop on private conversations. The Krill will be in season 3. That's exciting. Yeah, the Krill will be in season 3, my friend. Let's see. Hopefully, we'll get surprises. Like maybe I don't know. Maybe like we'll get a. Well, I'm not going to talk about surprises here. Maybe we'll have surprises to talk about during season 3. He's supposed to be playing a trumpet. Got it stolen, and now there's a prize for whoever gets it back. The Orville crew have fallen tough times and need the prize money probably. What is? Oh, is that a suggested script? That's funny, Taylor. Hello, Eldridge. Good to see you. Hello, there he is, Dr. Dega Outlaw. Good to see you, Dr. Dega Outlaw. And hello, Galinda. We're just asking everybody here, and we're just asking here, and Ruben is answering it. Ruben says, yes, it is Avis. We're asking everybody, is this Avis, guys? We finally get a picture of Avis. Wow. Who's under that costume if we ever get to see him? We might not get to see him yet. But who's in that costume? Is it Shatner? Is it? Who is it? Is it Avery Brooks? Is it? Who knows? Is it? Does anyone know? Some people. I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question. Underneath that costume, he's naked. Says Italian. That's great. Great answer. Guys, sub to Captain Fandom Nerd. He needs to get to 1,000 now. Him and Deej need to get there now. The Wizard of Oz, says Taylor. All right. So my next question is, the next Latchkum question is to all you guys, and I'm throwing it out there. I'm throwing that Latchkum out there to y'all. If we get to see Avis, if we get to see Avis this year being played by somebody, who could that possibly be? Who might that be? You guys know we just live on hypothetical speculation here as in the nerdum community. Hello, Pod Racing Palpatine. It will be Will Wheaton, says Pod Racing Palpatine. It's Majel Barrett. It says Classic Clue Reviews. Yeah, unfortunately not. It probably will be Majel Barrett. What do you guys think? Who might it be? Who could it be? Who could be out there? Oh, and I thought I had. Okay, thank you, Captain Fandom Nerd. My camera cut out and I got distracted. Thank you, Captain Fandom Nerd. Yeah, we need to get you. We need to get you to 1K. You're close. You're close. I would suggest to everybody in the chat, and as we start our We Grow Together project, Again, anybody wanting to be featured on We Grow Together, DM me or email me at orvillenationpj at gmail.com. That's orvillenationpj at gmail.com. Anybody wanting to be featured in We Grow Together streams, let me know, because we have to go. The more we grow our community, guys, the more we all grow, and the more our demand, the fandom's demand for good sci-fi, the more that gets answered. Go to see Star Trek Motion Picture Director's Cut in theater 30. Oh, no way, Loki. No way. Damn, I wish I could. I wish I could, Loki. Damn, no, I can't. I'm not in a place where I could see it. I don't think. But I'm gonna look into that. That's awesome. Wow. Oh man. By the way, Loki, we're gonna have the person who wrote this story for that, hopefully, back at some point. And of course, that is Alan Dean Foster, who's authored so many books and done so many projects in sci-fi. Hopefully, I was about to reach out to him to just say hi, and hopefully at some point we'll have him back. And we have to review his book. We have to review Alan's book. And the reason I haven't had him back is because I haven't had time to review his book yet. So I have to review his book, and we have to have him back. So that's awesome. Enjoy it, my friend. All right, let me catch up. And Michael Dorn. That's a good choice. No one can play Avis as Mr. Lundell. You think maybe it'll be maybe it'll be who knows? Maybe it will be left as a mystery for the time being. And it takes us Chris Rock. Chris Rock, yeah. Avis is Cthulhu's cousin, Brilgmufas, ruler of high space. Maybe. Space Will Smith's going to slap Avis. Maybe David Fielding would portray Avis. To me, he'll always be known as Mighty Morphin Power Ranger Mentor Zordon. Interesting. I'm going to start some. Oh, you're doing it too? Wow. I'm envious, you guys. I'm envious. Who knows? Wow. Who knows what that's going to be like? That's great. That's awesome. Dennis Haysbert would be great for the voice of Avis. Yeah. It probably should be somebody with a great, very distinguished voice, right? That makes good sense. That is awesome, guys. Enjoy. Yeah, we had the privilege of having had Alan on several times, and I wanted to reach out to him, see how he's doing, and I've been putting it off because I feel bad about it. I haven't been able to review his book yet, and I'm going to do a stream on it real soon. Even if I haven't finished his book, I'm gonna do a stream on it. You need Avis to be an actor with gravitas, so I say it could be Liam Neeson. And of course, Liam Neeson has been on the Orville already. He was in the episode where they were on that ship that the people didn't realize they were on a ship. They thought they were just on they were just on a regular world. That's who I vote for anyway. He'd be perfect. Liam Neeson. Yeah, William Shatner. The only problem, if William Shatner joins the Orville, they just have to think about the fact that I think they would want, because Shatner's around. Shatner's what, 91, 92. I think they're gonna, because you don't know if somebody who's 92, how they're gonna be faring. If they're gonna be active enough to portray the role in a couple of years from now. He might be slowing down in a couple of years. Who knows? Hopefully not. But Tim Curry. Wow, I love Tim Curry. It's fantastic. Yeah. It would be great to have Avis played by Shatner, but who knows? Listen, Shatner may show up in a different way. Who knows? All right. So I'm going to ask. I'm going to throw the. I'm going to let you guys. You guys decide. I'm going to get you guys decide what the next question is. And so I'm asking for a volunteer. I'm not picking people anymore, guys, like I did at the beginning. And we're going to be asking for a volunteer to ask the next Orville question. The next Orville question. Whoever wants to ask it, go. You guys, I'm giving the Latchkum to you. Who is it? Is it Louise? Is it Donnie? Is it Maria? Who wants to ask the next Orville question? Is it Professor Brainy Specs? Is it Galinda? Is it Ruben? Is it Bird of Prey who's out there lurking somewhere? Is it Adega? Is it Resolute? Who wants to ask the next Orville question to the rest of the chat? This is what Latchkum's about, guys. Participation. Who wants to ask that next Orville question? Oh, damn it, Dave. Don't hate me. No, but why would I hate you? Oh, Christopher Judge. Oh, my God. He'd be awesome. Damn, autocorrect. H. John Benjamin should do the voice. Liam Neeson was the only Star Wars actor to appear in the Orville, if I'm not mistaken. We have to think about that. You're probably right, Donnie. Yeah. Yeah, well, there he is. I knew he was lurking. I knew, sneaky little bird of prey you. I knew you were using your cloaking device. I knew he was sitting there in his cloaked bird of prey. Damn it, bird. Who wants to ask that next question? Joe. Oh, yeah. It's a great suggestion, guys. Yeah, Christopher Judge deserves a lot of work. Yeah. I remember when Loki was on. We had that episode a couple of weeks ago of Dark Matter, and Loki was talking about his passion for Stargate, talking to Joe Malazzi about it. Damn, Loki loves Stargate. Big Chris Judge fan. There we go. Mr. Lindell pops the next question. How long does the war with the Kalon last? This season only or longer? That's a great question. So that is the next Latchkum question. If anybody wants to ask another one or they've already asked it, we will put it behind Mr. Lindell's. So let's look right now for this. This is a question right now. How long does the war with the Kalon last? Great question. Is it going to be season 3? Is it going to be season 4? Is it going to be an ongoing thing? How long does the war with the Klingon last? Bird, I can see you, Kirk. Can you see me? Great answer, Mon Capitan. Wow, great answer. Amber Heard could play she needs some money. Oh, pod racing Palpatine. Yes, cloak bird of prey. And all right, we will tackle that one next, and we'll tackle Donnie's question next. What do you guys think? Dave says, I say at least this season, maybe longer. It's going to be like the Dominion War. Yeah, I would think it's going to be an ongoing thing. I think we'll just keep as a Cold War for a few. I think it will just keep as a Cold War for a few seasons, says Resolute. What do you got? What else do you guys think? How long will the war with the Kalon last? How long will the war? How long does the war with the Kalon last? I'll give my 2 cents while we wait for a couple of people to answer. I like Pod Racing Palpatine's answer. They'll reach an uneasy truce in this season and it'll always hover in the background. I like that answer. There could be, there could be kind of a truce, which doesn't quite work all the time, maybe. And there's always that tension there of escalation. Um, and we'll pick up Maria's answer, question too, right after. I think they'll have it as long-term story arc, says Classic Blue Reviews. So Star Trek actor Mike Satterfield says, I think they will have it as a long-term story arc. Thank you, Mike, from Classic Blue Reviews. I thought Orville was aiming for more episodic than serialized storytelling. Ongoing Kalon War is DS9 Dominion War storytelling. Yeah, although I mean, so you can have single, you can obviously have single episodic television with a a long story arc in the background. 2 seasons would be long enough for the Kalon War, says Galinda. If they aren't sure about being picked up, I would hope there's some kind of resolution if it's a temporary piece. Guys, I'm going to be completely honest. I actually think that Seth's personally, and I don't know anything, but I personally think that they feel they're going to get picked up. And I think they're playing the game. I think they're playing the game to get picked up. I also think that, contrary to popular belief, that there will be a cliffhanger at the end of season 3, because that will just get people demanding more Orville. So, well, that's my 2 cents there. Whoa, I lost my camera again? What the? All right. Somebody doesn't want me to show my face. There will be an establishment of Kalon neutral zone. There will be an establishment of the Kalon neutral zone. And guys, give me 1 sec. Let me fix something. I think I know what's wrong. Give me 1 second. Let me fix it 1 sec. All right. I think I know what's wrong, but I can't fix it right now. I think it's so hot here. I think it's just overheating. I need to plug the camera in somewhere else. All righty. Will be an establishment of the Kalon neutral zone. Okay. Yeah. A truce could give them a truce could give them room to move on with other stories and dip back into war, broken truce if needed. Yeah, I agree. That's great. Hope shows his medallion. Maria Tiantelli sending a super sticker. Thank you, Maria, for the popcorn. Yummy, yummy popcorn. I love popcorn. Maria does too. Maria talks about loving popcorn all the time. Thank you, Maria. Thank you. I appreciate that. You're an angel. Thank you so much. No more super chats. All right, let's see. I think it will be an ongoing threat that may not be resolved. Originally, the Borg were supposed to be an unbeatable enemy. More Orville. Moreville, says Battalion. A cliffhanger with Ed Fade in some sort of way, or with a ship. A cliffhanger with Ed's fate in some sort of way, or with a ship. Oh yeah. I'm sorry. I totally get. Yep, I read that wrong. Absolutely. That's I like that. I think he's already had. I think he already has an offer from Peacock if Hulu doesn't pick up the series. Resolute. That's a very interesting idea, and I would think that you're probably correct on that. Okay, now can you just answer one thing for me? Have you seen something to that effect? Is that a fact, or is that your opinion? Because I think that too, actually. And this whole thing with Peacock, his whole deal with Peacock. I mean, Seth is responsible for creating content on Peacock in many areas. Or I'm sorry for. I'm not sure exactly what his responsibility is, but if it's like, is he the absolute big cheese for creating content, or is it? I'm not sure what that is. I got to look at that again. But let us know, Resolute. But they were never at war with the Borg. An actual war requires ongoing engagement that looks up and the plot has to. It looks up over an episode where the plot has to involve arc to some degree. Yeah. Thanks, Tony. My camera doesn't think I look good. The Orville fleet security sale, buy in for get 20% off. Oh, Mike. That's why it's called the Dominion War and not just a threat, the Gamma Quadrant that occasionally poked its head in the first time. Yeah. They could keep a Kalon in the background like some kind of Phantom Menace. The Android Menace. A truce in the neutral zone. It's too Trekky. Yeah, they would have to come up with some kind of other version of it. Yeah. All right. Illegal for. Yeah. But I think you're right, though, Resolute. He's definitely Seth is somebody definitely who's got options, right? And if for some reason it didn't fly with Hulu, which I think is going to be. By the way, just to point this out, guys, this special deal that Hulu has now, and I want you guys to take a look at it. They have I'm going to have to get a link to it. There's a special deal until I think it's May 27th for. Let me just put a link to it here. There's a special deal for the Orville. I'm thinking between you and me, people in the chat, just between us, I'm thinking that I think that this special deal was probably done to favor the Orville getting good numbers. I think that Seth is important to them. To be honest. As I find that link, I will put it up. I'm looking for it. Okay. And I'm sorry. Let me go back to the questions, and we had Mr. Lindell's, and let's now take. Let me make sure I get this right. I know Maria has a question, and there was a question between Maria's. I think it was Donnie. Just checking. Donnie, can you write in your quick question again? Oh, here it is. Okay. Donnie says, What if season 3 of The Orville aired on ABC instead of being a Hulu exclusive? Um, well, what do you guys think about that? What would you guys think if what if The Orville was aired on ABC instead of Hulu? Would it do better? Would it do worse? Well, there is a problem with that now because of one thing is that now the Orville doesn't really fit into their regular broadcast television format because it's not like a 43-minute episode. It's a mini movie of 60 plus minutes. Um, so um, that's a good question. Let's see. What do you guys think about this question? Anybody want to answer this question? I think it's going to actually. I think the fact that it's on Hulu is actually going to help the Orville. I think it's going to be better than if it was on ABC. Unless, of course, Donnie, you are a top exec at ABC, and you are offering Seth a possibility for the future. Yeah, that's true. That's true. 20th Century Fox and ABC are both owned by Disney. Yep. I think you guys are going to be pleasantly surprised with Hulu. By the way, I think it's going to be it's a good home for the Orville, in my opinion. Um, it would still be on Disney Plus if Louis says abroad. That's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah. Yeah, guys, this is really a global. I mean, this is a global premiere right now. Though this is a global premiere that the Orville is having on June 2nd. We got to think bigger. I know a lot of us who are in North America, the states in particular, are talk about. And obviously, this is the country of origin, but this is a global phenomenon. It's a global premiere. Hello, Day Bob. Getting closer. Yeah. Yeah, they are hour-long episodes, even without commercials. That's absolutely right, Medallion. Thank you. Absolutely. That says a lot, guys. That says a lot. Thank you, Medallion. Canadians will see season 3 on Disney Plus there as well. Yeah, I think that's right. Yep. Bear in mind that being on a streaming service removes certain barriers for creators. ABC not want to touch it. I mean, yeah, the only reason they would want to touch it if Hulu didn't want it for some reason, but that makes no sense that Hulu wouldn't want it. While it would be more accessible to more fans than the way the current TV landscape is, would last. More accessible. Listen, I know having streaming service is hard, guys, for some people, but there are ways around that problem. Either you can watch with a friend, or you could make the effort and just not do something and get your Hulu pass, your Disney Plus pass for a couple of months. And thanks, Donnie. Any place that keeps their politics out of programming and allow the creator to create is a good place for the Orville. Thank you, Dr. Adega, author, Dr. Adega Outlaw. Thank you, my friend. And guys, by the way, before I forget, Adega, just a reminder again, Adega has his new hardcover version of Evolution, and here is the link. Make sure you get it. Some people have already gotten it in this chat, and it's on their way to their house. So, Adega's Evolution. This is the link. Make sure to support independent creators, guys. And someday, don't be surprised if someday you see someone putting evolution on screen. I wouldn't be surprised at all. I wouldn't be surprised at all. And I think Adega is actually starting to think that's a possibility. Some part in his body, some place in his body, he's thinking that. Some place in his mind, deep in his mind, he's thinking that's a possibility. Network TV is dependent on the ratings of commercials. Yeah. This is going to be, by the way, 100. Oh, I'm sorry, 100. 60 minutes plus without commercials, guys. That is a lot of content. That is a lot of content, guys. There are movie apps in Windows Store that usually also have access to streaming content. Yeah, some do. Yeah. Dave Bob's got it. Maria has got it. Yeah, they're referring to the book. This is Adega's Evolution book, guys. Oh, Adega says the full series should be out within a year. Damn, Adega. Damn, Adega, we're going to have to do an update on that. Like, we're going to have to actually set you up. I'm going to have to call your agent, Adega, and see if we could schedule you for a follow-up interview at some point. Hulu is mostly owned by Disney, and I think it's going to be outrightly owned by Disney soon, I think. Let's go, guys, to Maria's question. Thank you for that question, Donnie. And Maria's question. I liked Maria's question. Where was it? Maria, can you put in your question again? I'm looking for it, though. If you can type it again. I am looking for it. Did I lose it? Did I lose? Alrighty. My cat wants to audition for a part in Adega's Evolution. I'm your agent. Damn it. I got to know these things. I didn't know I was your agent. If I'm your agent, I best be getting busy. Let's see. Maria says to me sometimes, PJ, don't pick up too many people. I want you to focus on me. Too many clients as an agent. But I think she's going to be okay with Adega, though. Whatever you do, do not get the Disney Hulu ESPN bundle. It's a bait and switch. You will actually have to pay twice as much as programming is hidden behind a Hulu premium paywall. Okay, thank you, Mike. So you don't have to go get the whole ESPN thing. Okay, not the whole ESPN package. Okay, says Mike. Maria says, "Oh, that's right. Thank you, Maria. What is the new mission in season 3?" That is Maria's question. That's the new Latchkum question. What is the new mission in season 3? And give me 1 sec, guys, because I think I've fixed this problem, but I need 1 second to. Let's see. Let me fix 1 sec. I'll be right back. I am back. What is the new mission for season 3? I signed up and was shocked. I couldn't even watch most Hulu content. Really? Okay. Sorry, Mike. I myself hope that Hulu USA would be folded into Disney Plus USA. Yeah, no, they're separating that pretty much. Maria. Disney ain't worth it to get Hulu only. That's Mr. Lundell. To explore a new horizon, isn't it? Says Mike. So Mike, Star Trek actor Mike says, to explore the new horizon. Okay. Yeah, very funny, Maria. I love Hulu, MASH, Orville, and HBO on Max. I'm not concerned about Disney. Yeah, MASH. Yeah, Galinda. Love MASH. Gotta love MASH. It seems, but if you love MASH, you will love the Orville. I think, in my opinion, it seems like it's more Kalons and Krill and Mocklins trying to keep them from destroying or getting involved in a full war. It seems like more Kalons and Krill and Mocklins trying to keep them from destroying or getting involved in a full-on war. Interesting medallion. I bet there's a lot going on, guys. Listen, there were tensions. Let's think about season 2. We had tensions were developing because of Topa and because of the Sanctuary Planet, and as well, mostly because of the Sanctuary Planet. But there were tensions between the Mocklins and the Planetary Union. The Krill are not our friends, but they're also, it seems like they're also stated in the trailer, we'll allow you to pass through our space, but don't expect us to come to your rescue, they say in the trailer. So the Krill are exactly our friends, but now they realize that they're maybe not exactly our enemies either. There's a lot of gray area there. And the Kalon, it's interesting. In the finale of season 2, Ed and Gordon go. They say let's go hang out on the edge of Caliban space because they haven't started. The Kalon haven't started up with the Caliban yet because they probably think it's an equal match. Caliban were very advanced, and I think the Caliban. I think we might see the Caliban in season 3. The new mission is to find creators and find the secret to defeating the Kalon. The new mission is to find the creators and find the secret to defeating the Kalon, says Resolute. Interesting. Time Prophet is here. Now we can start the party. Good to see you, Prophet. Yeah, where did this jump on me again? Oh, sorry. Hey, Tracy. Good to see you, Tracy. We're sorry. Hello, number 1. Good to see you, number 1. Hello, Alex. Where was I? It just jumped on me. Sorry, guys. Here we go. Okay. Bob, Lamar and Turco hooking up. That's the mission. Yeah. Well, by the way, I put out that trailer. I didn't get a lot of responses to it. That trailer, not the trailer. I put out that picture from the trailer about Lamar and a Turco out there, and asked, "What do you guys? Are they still not dating, or are they dating, or what do you guys think about that?" Actually, that's my next question after this one. I'm going to ask that question because I didn't really get a response from that video from a lot of people. I hope it is on Disney Plus. For you, it will be, my friend. It will be on Disney Plus for you, Time Prophet in the UK. Sorry, Mike. Hello, Tracy. Thank you for the pop in. Thank you, Tracy. Yeah. Yeah, MASH was great. Hello, Alex. Good to see you. Howdy ho. Yes, Alex is in the room. Yeah, but then you get Hulu, Disney Plus, and ESPN. Yeah, I guess Mike says it didn't work for some reason, and he got charged more. I don't know what that means, but hello, number one. Don't mock the Mocklins, says number one. Don't mock the Mocklins. I'll be counting how many actors from MASH appear. Oh, I wish, wish we could appear, have a. Oh, I just realized something. We were doing. I can't really talk about this actually. But anyway, we were doing something. I was pleasantly surprised to see that one of the actors from MASH, I can't say which one, was going to be doing a project with us a couple of years ago, and it was a wonderful surprise. And actually, I can say who it is. It was the actress. I forget the actress who plays Houlihan on the TV show. And it was too bad that she couldn't join us for some reason at the very end. I'm very excited about meeting her though. She still keeps busy. She's very busy. Alan Aldo's very busy too with certain things. He does a lot of stuff with it's hard to explain. It's like so people understand their doctors better and their diagnosis is better and I actually think it's very important work what he's doing. I want to get more information that I'll share with you guys when I find it. The Krill are frenemies. Yes, they're frenemies. Exactly. The Krill are frenemies. That's what they are. Orville's mission to explore strange new worlds properly. Thank you, Mr. Rondell. To explore brave new worlds properly, seek out new life and new civilizations to go believe where Gene Roddenberry meant for Trek to go. Well said, my friend. Fist bump, Mr. Rondell. Well said. MASH 50 year anniversary this September. Wow. Really? Is it 50 years? No way. Really? 50? I thought they killed all the creators unless some got away. I think it's impossible. Let me say this. Just like in Battlestar Galactica, I think it's impossible that there's not going to be more colonists floating around, more survivors around there. I think it's impossible that there aren't creators out there somewhere. Maybe it was a colony. I have a hypothesis. I was even writing something at one point that involved this storyline, that there was a colony of Kalon biologicals, and they took their android Kalon with them, but they treated them very differently than they did on the homeworld, and so they hadn't rebelled. And I think that's going to be a place where Isaac can fit in. That's my theory. Let me catch up with you guys. Yeah, I know. This is a big thing too, guys. Thank you, Donnie. Season 3 of The Orville will indeed stream on Disney Plus in 13 countries outside of America and outside of Latin America. In Latin America, Season 3 will stream on Star Plus. Thank you for saying that. And let me add real quick that we are going to be doing a show, Maria and myself, and a few others. We'll have special guests. We'll be doing, instead of Orville Nation, we'll be doing Orville Nation. But we're going to be doing Orville Nation in Spanish, and we're going to be calling it Nación Orville. La Nación Orville. And because we're going to be having a lot of fans in some of these Latin-speaking countries. And bear in mind, from the Iberian Peninsula to the tip of South America, there are a lot of Spanish speakers. I mean, Spanish, English, and Chinese are the three big languages worldwide. Yeah, it would be insane not to do something in Spanish. We're going to have a lot of international fans, just like there's a lot of international Trekkies. The late Rene Auberjonois was in the movie version of, yeah, he was. Yeah. Yes, we all miss Renee. Oh, I forgot that. I forgot that, Alex. Loretta Sweat, thank you, number one. Thank you, Loretta. I have these. I have when I'm on the air, I have these blank moments. It's because I'm in my head is in a different area. When you're doing the show, it's and I have these. So thank you guys for filling in the gaps. I love the movie and the series. Yeah, Maria. Yes. So we're doing La Nación Orville in Español. We're going to have at least we'll see what we're going to do because maybe while the show is premiering every week, we might have to do one every week of Spanish version every week. We'll see. And we're probably going to do it in Spanglish. We're probably going to do it in Spanglish, Maria. But there's going to be a lot of. I'm still thinking about it because there's going to be a lot of people in Latin America. So I think we're going to do it in Spanglish, but we're going to try to. We're going to do it in Spanglish, but we're going to put a more focus on the Spanish part, Spanish speaking. Thank you for reminding me about that little important tidbit of information. There are a lot of it. There are actually, Nate. There are a lot of international Trekkies. There are, dude. I don't know if that was sarcasm though. I don't. Okay, so I was going to pose a question, but let's take a question from the chat. I'm throwing out that Latchkum again too. I'm throwing out that Latchkum. Who's going to catch it? Who's going to catch it? Is Dave Pop? Score. Goal. Yes, Dave Bob. That's funny, man. That's funny, Dave Bob. I'm going to propose to Dave Bob and to anybody else who wants to throw out another Latchkum question. So please raise your hand if you want to throw out a Latchkum question. And you don't even have to have it ready. We can wait a second. So give us a Vulcan salute if you're going to have who knows? Listen, maybe we're going to learn a lot of new tidbits about the Orville this year. I was going to say something, but I was going to say something like maybe we'll get a Zalayan salute, but who knows? Go ahead, Nate. You got the next one, and then Alex. So next question is coming from Nate, and then Alex. And while we wait 1 second for Nate to give us a great Orville question, we're going to take Galinda's because he's already given us one. Okay, so give us, Nate, your question, and we're going to take this one because it's ready. There we go. What if the Krill have completely mistranslated the book and Avis is really a giant space hippie? That's it. All right, so that's more of a comment. Sorry, I thought saw the question mark. That's funny, Galinda. But that's an interesting concept. What if what if their scripture is not all that it's meant to be? Interesting. Now, I want to while we wait for the question from Nate, I want to propose this. Well, you guys, this is just food for thought. You guys know how Kalis, who's the like historical, the big guy in the afterlife for the Klingons. I'm thinking Kalis. I'm thinking Avis is going to be a kind of a similar figure to Kalis. to be honest. I'm thinking Avis, and it kind of even sounds a little bit Kalis and Avis. Maybe why that's why they. Yeah, I can see Seth like and the rest of the guys like brainstorming. Let's think of a name that somebody that comes like, oh, I'm Kalis, and let me just joke around and said Avis, and they just went from there and started cracking jokes about Avis being their god or whatever. Um, maybe Avis is has like a historical person who lived at one time, and he was just he was a holy leader, and he's now a leader in the afterlife. Just a little thought for you guys there. Um, let's see. We got Nate's question here. Do you think in this season Captain Ed Mercer will find out that he's a father? Ooh, what do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about that? Alex says, "Yeah, my theory is Avis will be the show's equivalent to Q." Yeah, we talked a lot about that possibility. A lot of people have said that. I think it's still a possibility too. Now, let me say this: when I see this statue, I think more of a Kalis type figure, but I think they're going to be innovative. I think it might be a mix of things. It might be a little different. Um, let's see. Yeah. Oh, let's see. Cavis, it is good. Avis, sorry, Cavis, it is a good day to try harder. Oh, dude, that was funny, Medallion. That's funny. That is the quote of. I just muted myself. Sorry. That is a quote of the day. Cavis, it is a good day to try harder. Oh, perhaps Avis is really a Davis. Missing characters found in there. God is really Russell T. Davis. Oh, what if Ed is Avis? Oh, that's going back to Enterprise, isn't it? That's going back to Enterprise, isn't it, Prophet? Because they said that Jonathan Archer was actually going to be the time traveling secret guy, like shadowy guy, huh? Hey, Brandon Bragg is in there. So is Dave Goodman. Hey, Rolando. Hello. Nice, nice avatar. His kid will be a half krill. All right. What do you guys think about Nate's question? And just to be clear, again, for those of you who haven't heard the current Latchkum question, wait, that's not the question. Wait. There you go. How do you think in this season, Captain Mercer? Do you think in this season, Captain Mercer will find out that he's a father? What do you guys think? Dave says his kid will be a half krill. By the way, that's a possibility, guys, because apparently they were intimate. Future guy. Yeah, future guy medallion, exactly. Yeah, future guy. That's what everybody call it. Yeah, that's the correct terminology, right? Future guy. Archer was Kalis' father. I think, guys, that I think there's a really good chance, actually. That's a good question, because I think it's a really good chance. So he was with the Krill chick, with Talia, and he was with Talia, and they seem to be pretty intimate. And I guess everybody asked themselves, well, what would that be like? That procedure she went through to have all of her body look human, and he couldn't tell, and he was having that kind of level of intimacy and couldn't tell. I know some of you guys are thinking that. Yes, it's possible he could have had a kid, but maybe from someone else, not Kelly. So, I think most people are not thinking Kelly. So I think most people I think most people are thinking probably Talia. Um, great question. Let's give some. Anybody else want to chime in on that? And guys, please feel free to go ahead and share the stream. I know you guys always hit the like, and I appreciate that. And I would say hit the alert bell. It's always a good thing, but I never get any notifications, or barely. Almost there. I don't know. I don't think notifications really work, but it's help. I always hit the alert bell myself, because I think it's a greater chance of of not getting it. I'm just kidding. Of getting it. I mean, are humans in krill even able to crossbreed? That's a good question. That's a good question. Listen, she could be even more sinister. Well, I don't want to say sinister because her brother was killed by the Orville, but her secret mission could be even more elaborate, and getting a sample, let's call it, from Seth. I'm from Seth. I mean from Ed Mercer, not from Seth, from Ed Mercer. And even if she couldn't conceive at that moment, maybe she kept the sample for doing it later in the lab. So that's a good question, Alex. What if the Ancana is just a work of fiction and it was never meant to be a religious book, that it was basically a krill version of a comic book back in the day? I know that was the thing in Trek, but that doesn't mean it'll be the same in the setting. Yeah, with the parallels in Trek, can be there can be great parallels with Trek, but it's in many ways they are going to go their own way. Now, let me ask this question as a follow-up question. Oh, really? They work better on phones. I guess that's right. I don't get them on phone either, Resolute, to be honest. Not really. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Yeah, I see what you mean. I guess so. Okay. I guess so. Let me ask the next question, guys. All right. So my next question, I'm throwing this question out to you guys. I'm throwing out this Latchkum question. Will there be a troll of Star Trek? Will probably be more than one. But will there be a major trolling of Star Trek at some point in season 3? What do you guys think? Will there be a major trolling of Star Trek? That is the question. I will write it out and put it there. And when I mean trolling of Trek, I mean just in fun. Will there be a trolling of Trek in this season 3? What do you guys think? I think there'll be little things. There'll be little things, and there might be. I think there will be probably some very innovative way to troll that we haven't seen before, or just a joke, poking fun. And I say poking fun when I say trolling. Cloudspin Trek, maybe. Yeah, well, again, that's kind of what I meant. Kurtzman Trek. I could see them doing an episode with parodied TOS. Interesting. I think the trolling of Trek begins with episode 1. It does. It does. You're right, Mr. Lundell. I think that episode 1 of season 3. Do you mean episode 1 of season 3 or episode 1 of the series, Mr. Lundell? Episode 1 of season 3 or episode 1 of the series, as in season 1 of the Orville? I think they are walking on a thin line with mentioning anything to do with Trek. Paramount would have their liver. I don't know, because if they're still considered a parody, and listen, the what is it? The tardigrade. The tardigrade. If CBS didn't realize that they screwed up with the tardigrade and they ripped it off from an os, if they didn't think that they had ripped it off, they would still be using it. I can't believe this poor guy didn't win his case. I think it's an injustice, right? At the same time, probably I don't know, maybe he didn't have grounds for, but it's very irresponsible on Paramount's part, CBS's part. Another prone part, yeah. I don't see it. If Seth wanted to mock CBS Trek, he would have done that season 1 and 2. I don't remember any such obvious trolls. Oh, there were Medallion. There were. Well, I don't want to say trolling. No, they just poke fun, like with Fallopia, saying the Fallopia, and the tardigrade, just little things. And again, I wouldn't say trolling. But I shouldn't even said trolling. I just say, well, they poke fun at Trek. I think they might. I think they might troll Discovery's lack of actual science. Oh, there is lack of actual science, unfortunately, in Strange New Worlds too. Jeez. Season 3. You're saying right off the bat in season 3. Gotcha, Mr. Lundell. Gotcha. I will fight a Goran equivalent. Hey, Jeff B. Jaloja. Good to see you. Oh, I saw you before. I didn't say hi. I read your thing. I didn't say hi, Jeff B. Sorry. I'm distracted when I'm sorry. Good to see you, Jeff B. Jaloja. Yes, my friend. All right. So again, trolling can be kind of fun. I don't think trolling has to be completely negative. It can be done in jest. Anyway, when I saw that TV commercial with that TV commercial Trek shorts that they did about the Tribbles, that was their poking fun, and I don't want to say they weren't exactly poking fun at the Orville. They were trying to be funny like the Orville. I think Charlie Burke is a troll of Michael Byrne. Who's Michael Byrne? Who's Michael Byrne? Let's see. Oh, Michael Burnham. Michael Burnham. Yeah. I mean, yeah, we've talked a lot about that. Like, it's that female character who's kind of got a guy's first name, right? And and her last name is Burnham and Burke. It's interesting. Pathogens travel on light waves. Yep. No. Yeah. You know what, Dave Bob? I watched it again, just to be sure. And it doesn't make sense. If it were some other kind of pathogen that was different, some kind of like they could have at least put some thought or explanation into it. If it was something that's not, if it was very alien, they could have at least make some hypothesis. Nothing is explained. Yeah, unfortunately, and I'm a little. All right, I don't want to turn this into trashing Stranger Worlds. So sorry. Thank you for the comment, Dave Bob. I think Seth gets away with a lot with the Orville of how close it is to Trek. I think it's in the best interest not to keep poking the bear because CBS is very litigious. Yeah, they are litigious. Yeah, but I don't think. I also think that the Orville is very much its own thing. So I don't think they even have to bother with Trek, to be honest. I do think at some point that they might just take a poke. They might poke fun a little bit, but yeah, Stranger Worlds Trek. Once STD bit dust her, Orville will what? Once STD bit bites the dust, Orville will lampoon the mirrors. Oh yeah. I'm kind of slow on some news, but I just read Whoopi Goldberg is going to be making an appearance on the Orville. I saw a little bit of something on the way here. Is that true, Maria? If it's true, can you send me that link? Because I saw something about it and I thought it felt more like hopeful fans talking than if there's an actual article or something or an actual statement, I would love to see it. I really didn't like that latest episode of Stranger Worlds. Yeah, Medallion. I did. There was. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I had problems with the last two people in the medical staff putting themselves to sleep when they're probably the only people who should be able to serve. Even if they're going like Dr. Crusher, Dr. Fox, they would not have knocked themselves out if they were the last hope of survival. They would have given themselves something to last longer against the disease. They putting themselves to sleep if the medical staff puts themselves to sleep, the ship is lost. I have a big problem with that. Okay, yeah, we don't have to talk about it. They're doing a good job. Yeah, I'm for. And listen, all the people working on Strange New Worlds. There's so many people. There may be even some people who've worked on the Orville, because I know that Kit Stolen worked on Picard. There may be people who've worked on the Orville who are working on Strange New Worlds. I don't know. A lot of hard work. A lot of people have gone into. A lot of people work on these projects, and to have it goofed up by bad writing and bad executive producers. Anyway, it's kind of sad to me, actually. I hope it's a story. Okay, let's get back to the Orville. And let me check something. I think Seth MacFarlane, the Orville is so closely to actual Star Trek that new Trek and its so-called creators don't have the knowledge. Do you notice? Yeah. Yeah, the best Trek out there is Seth Trek. The best Trek out there is Seth Trek. That's right. It's Seth Trek, guys. All right. Louise won't watch anymore. All right. Okay. Let me ask this following question. Next question. Will we see? All right. Give us. All right. This is a really kind of a. This is kind of an elaborate question. I'm going to ask you guys. If we have a simulator focused episode, and we kind of had with the porn episode, with the Mocklin porn episode, but it wasn't completely on the simulator. If we have a simulator focused episode, give us an idea of what will go on in that episode. We've had holodeck episodes in Star Trek. If we have a simulator focused episode, what will happen, guys? That's my question. Simulator focused episode, what will happen? All right. What do you guys think about that? That's a good question. For us to speculate with a simulator focused episode. What will happen, guys, in that simulator focused episode? Do Gordon? I could totally see like Ed, like we see that little picture of Ed with his him and Kelly dressed in Western attire. Let me see Ed, Kelly, and Gordon, for example, and John, for example, get stuck on the simulator deck, and something goes wrong, and they're stuck in this program in the West, and the bandidos are out to get them. They're out to get Ed's, and Ed says, "But I got a badge," and they say, "We don't need no stinking badges," something like that. And the episode will be called "We Don't Need No Stinking Badges." No necesitamos stinking badges. No necesitamos. No. Danny said, "Oh, sorry, my bad. Hold on." Vic Fontaine. Oh, whoops. Thank you. Thank you, Alex. That's the first answer. They'll use that episode to introduce the show's equivalent of the Doctor or Vic Fontaine. Very interesting. Yeah, we've speculated that there might be a recurring hollow character or a simulator character. That is very good. That very good answer, Alex. Although I did confess that, but he would have to be different. He would have to be different on the Orville. That's a good answer, though. Although I did confess that I love Stranger Worlds, Prodigy, and Lower Decks more than Picard and Discovery, says Donnie. Yeah, Stranger Worlds sucks less. I think most people will agree. Let me just say, by the way, Prodigy is not bad. Prodigy is an extremely outsourced project, guys. Secret Hideout had very little to do with it. Kate Mulgrew, I think, like I said before, there's a rumor out there that Kate Mulgrew did not want to see her legacy take a dive like she saw with Patrick Stewart, and I think she kind of had pulled some weight there. She kind of threw her weight around in that project. It's not bad, and there's a legacy. Most remarkably, let me say, there is a legacy episode in Prodigy that does not include any characters from Kurtzman Trek. And I think that was a statement. And I think if you guys don't know about Prodigy, it is very much for kids, but to be honest, it's probably what feels most Trek about any of those series that have been put out since Enterprise. Okay. Yeah. Well, I went back to it. I'm sorry. Starts with Kayla Liger, dislike a beloved multimedia entertainment franchise. Yeah. They do a cartoon episode, says Dave Bob. Wow. That's interesting. Border says, I'm not a married man. That's funny. That's funny. That'd be a good joke about like a little poke or, well, not a joke, kind of a nostalgia. That's not a poke because that's Worf. We've already had 2 simulator focused episodes. Gordon fell in love. You're right. I guess, and the porn episode. I guess what I mean is that the whole. You're right. We kind of have. I think what I mean is that the whole thing takes place on pretty much the whole episode takes place on the holodeck. Yeah, it'd be probably another Western episode, says Medallion. Trapped in the Valley of the Quang. A simulator-focused episode, a computer virus takes control. All the safety controls are erased, and they have to fight their way to the exit. That's interesting. Good answer, Mr. Lundell. Yes, great answers, guys. More westerns in the simulators would be fun. I really like the fact that Glinda and Medallion talking about it. I really like the fact that we had Western genre show up in on the Orville as their. It's different. That's what they were doing for fun. I thought it was great. I love to see Seth in the Western genre. I keep hearing how good Prodigy is. I still haven't watched it beyond the pilot episode. Was too Star Warsy to me, but I am willing to. It was too Star Warsy, Medallion. I thought it was very Star Warsy. You're absolutely right. It does kind of shift a little bit to me, and it's not woke at all. I don't think it's woke at all. And see, that's one of the things. It's not woke. They're very focused on the story. It's definitely for kids. But you know what, Medallion? Check out the Legacy episode of Prodigy, and where they have these legacy characters pop up. You know what? I'll try and tell you what it is. 1 second. I'll try and tell you what it is. I think that 1 sec. I think I might have it. I think it's here. Oh, it's not enough information here. I can't tell which one it is. It's kind of like, I think it's kind of like in the middle. Maybe it's like episode 6 or 7 or 5, like 5, 6 or 7. On which one? But there's let's see. Well, I'm going to see if I can find it while we're doing this. Let's see. Yeah, she's quite active politically. Um, there's Nate saying, yeah, that's pretty right on, Nate. Yeah, that's true, Mr. Lindell. I mean, kind of, yeah. Let's make him a Mexican chef from the Old West who, due to a system glitch, becomes self aware. Crew accepts him as their galley cook. That's funny. That's funny, Alex. Yeah, the pop culture in season three. Seth is really good at that. It's not just very classical stuff. There's also very relevant pop culture stuff. Um, curse your sudden, curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal, says Glinda. I wonder if Dolly Parton will show up at karaoke. Oh, I could totally see them. I could totally see them hanging out in the simulator, like watching a Dolly Parton like kind of an intimate little gathering where she's singing on stage in this little bar, and it's Dolly live, like one of who knows. I heard a lot of buzz from the Seventh Rules review of that episode. Yeah, Medallion. Yeah, Seventh Rule is great, guys. You got Ryan and Sirach and Melissa. They're great, and of course, Aaron is there in spirit. Melissa is, of course, the widow of Aaron Eisenberg. Those guys are great. Love to be. I used to hang a lot. I used to hang on there a lot, and I still do in the chat. I still do. I haven't been feeling well all day. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, get some rest, Mike. Feel better, and take care of yourself, buddy. Good night. Good night, Mike. Good night to Mike. We're gonna have Mike back. Mike, as soon as Mike gets some of his technical stuff figured out, I think he's getting like a new computer or something. As soon as he gets his streaming stuff figured out, we're gonna have him back. We're gonna talk some Trek. We'll talk about some of the episodes he was in. Hate to go random, but if you, a fellow YouTuber of mine named LSB Feaster, commented about my video montage of old NBC monitor jingles. That brings back memories. Oh, that's great. That's great. Don't forget to subscribe to Donnie, guys. Sub to everybody's channel. Don't forget to put in your channels, guys. Or Celine Dion. That'd be great to have Celine Dion. Yeah. Oh, Celine Dion. She's singing the Titanic, and she sings with Bortis, right? That's Mike's channel. Oh no, that's not Mike's channel. Oh, it's Mike's store. I'm sorry. I realize what it is now, Mike. Oh, I forgot. That's right. That's Mike's Mike's store. Go ahead and check out, guys. That's Mike's store. There's some Orville stuff on there, some Trek stuff. There's go check that out, guys. Please. All right. Let me check something real quick while you guys subscribe to Captain Fandom Nerd if you haven't. And please, we're going to be wrapping up soon, guys. And so please put in your I have to wrap up soon, but please put in your channels and please put in your channels. Thank you. And excuse me. Let me just make sure one thing. Okay. All righty. All right. Let's take two more questions from you guys. Two more Orville questions from you guys. And don't forget, guys, absolutely do not forget to go check out JP's channel, Talking the Orville, and don't forget to check out JP Gotasic's channel, Talking the Orville. And I'm putting the link in again. He's got some great stuff coming up this week. And he's going to be talking to the some of the cast, or most of the cast, actually. There we go. So this is JP's link. I know most of you guys are subbed to JP, but Talking the Orville, make sure you're watching it. I want to stress, make sure you are watching it this week. So 2 more questions from the chat. And again, anybody who wants to be included in some of the We Grow Together streams, you can email me, DM me on Twitter. I prefer you guys DM me on Twitter, but you can also email me if you don't have Twitter at orvillenationpj@gmail.com, and we will feature your up and coming channel on the We Grow Together streams. Unless, of course, it's like not appropriate for our channel. There you go, Donnie. Explosions and pew-pews. Yeah. I can see Michael Dorn on the Orville has John Lamar's. A lot of people have suggested that. Yeah, I can see Michael Dorn on the Orville. And he is making pass at Bordas. Bordas says, I'm a married man. Oh. Okay, that's funny. All right. Now we had I remember the for example in the Enterprise in Enterprise, and by the way, all the Trekkies who freaked out that Enterprise was not called Star Trek Enterprise at the very beginning, I didn't think it was that big a deal. But that's a little side note. The Enterprise had its just sister ship, the Columbia, and all the other Enterprises have had sister ships, of course, as well. So I just love Enterprise. I'm sorry. I love Enterprise. I even love the theme song. So I hope I get to talk to Brandon someday. I really do. I love Enterprise. I love Enterprise. What do you guys think about this question from Prophet? Do you think the Orville will have a sister ship in season 3? That's a good question. And let's see. What do you guys think? And okay. I was still looking for that Prodigy episode with I cannot for sure say which one it is. I think it's like 6 or 7, I think. Anyway, I'm sure you guys can find it. Later this evening, I will upload my new before and after reaction to vids, one regarding the final trailer of season 3 of the Orville. Oh, great. That's awesome. Right. Stay tuned for that, guys. Stay tuned for that. Do you think the Orville will have a sister ship, guys? Do you think Orville had a sister ship? Yeah, you go, Prophet. Prophet love Enterprise. Love Enterprise. And the song says, Glinda, yes, we should make a club of the few people who love it all, guys. Actually, I think there's a lot more people out there that love it than really. I think there's just some very vocal people about not liking it. Sister ship, says Dave Bob. Yes, I think the Orville will have a sister ship called the Wilbur, says. You know what? Absolutely possible. Absolutely, Orville and Wilbur are right. Absolutely. The Orville had had a lot of similar looking ships. I think it's the first season that looked bigger, smaller versions of the Orville. Not sure they were sister ships. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of them that look a lot alike. That's true. It's like very standard. It seems like the Planetary Union has got more standard. There seem to be more variety in Trek, right? I love the Enterprise, but that's okay though. That's fine. I love the Enterprise in the theme song. Don't hate me. Yes, I was thinking about the same thing. There would be a sister ship. Oh, that's great, Maria. Sister ship. Degra is one of my favorite redemption arcs. Oh, I know, right, Galinda? Me too. Orville, I love Enterprise as well. There you go, Donnie. We got to do an Enterprise. We love Enterprise stream. We got to do at some point. Actually, I've been thinking about doing. I was going to do. I forget what happened. I got kind of ticked off. I was like, I'm going to do a why Enterprise is the best Trek ever stream. I still might do that. So whenever I do that, you guys are all invited. Archer's theme. Oh, it's closing theme. Gotcha. Archer's theme is his closing theme. Okay. I named my ship Star Trek Timelines the Wilbur. That's great. I don't worry about it. I will eventually binge the season. Okay, you'll see it. I think you'll see it around like 5, 6, 7 medallion. Listen, as long as you're realizing it's a kid's show, once you get past the first episode, maybe the second, it's okay. It's not bad. It definitely feels a lot more Trek to me, and there's not political agendas in it. Thank God. Maria, Maria, how would you solve a problem like Maria? Thank you, Maria. I'm just kidding. Oh, banana. We no longer need to fear the banana, guys. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, Maria, for doing our banana therapy. We no longer need to fear the banana, guys. She-Hulk looks terrible, says Dave Bob. Oh man, I haven't really checked up on that. I've heard a lot about it. We will need to. I've heard arguments on both sides though about She-Hulk. Will we need to fear the banana? No, we don't. Recreation of Archer's theme. Oh, okay. Cool. Check that out, guys. Check that out from Donnie. All right. A last question from the chat. Who wants to ask the last question? Raise your hand if you want to ask the last question for Latchkum. Raise your hand if you want to ask the last question for Latchkum.
Lucas was tasked with trying again, this time making not one series but a whole fleet to bolster its parent company's streaming ambition. Disney Plus.
Alrighty. Nate, you got the last question, buddy. And then I'm going to go on to Doomcock, and I would hope anybody who wants to raid that stream, please do. Please go and raid Doomcock stream. Here's the link to Doomcock stream. After we're going to go there after Nate's question, and that's what you guys will see me in a little bit, hopefully. We'll go ahead and get laid. While we wait for Nate to post his question, do you guys think that that Gordon will find love? What do you guys think? I have an interesting video kind of on that topic coming out as soon as I can get it done, Dave Bob. So this Nate writes. Let's see. Okay, that's a good question too. Will Gordon get laid? Let's just be. How many zippers on the jacket, Gordon? That's Doomcock stream, guys. Help me rate it after. Help us raid Doomcock stream once we're done here. Where's Nate's question? When the Orville season 3 premieres, will we all change our profile picture on social medias to be the Union symbol? Oh, interesting. Interesting. That's an interesting campaign idea. When the Orville season 3 premieres, will we all change our profile picture on social media to be the Union symbol? Interesting. All right, guys. So would you change your and any form of this question? Would you change your? Would you guys think that some of you guys are going to be so blown away by Orville season 3 that your social media will reflect that you are an Orville? I was going to say Orvilleite, an Orvillian. Will your social media reflect that you are an Orvillian? Will you actually change your picture to the Union symbol? Will you? Thank you, Donnie. Yeah, Donnie will be over there. Donnie's probably already over there too. Didn't Gordy get in trouble for drawing penises? Yes, he did. Yes, he's drawn several penises, Admiral, but he's created his job. Let's all head to Doomcock after. Yes. Well, what do you guys think about that question? About Nate's question? Will your social media reflect it? Mine will. Mine already does, but it might be even more. The rooster is forever, says Dave Bob. What do you guys think? I wouldn't, but I would spread the word of the Orville being back to all places I talk about trekking. There you go, Medallion. There are so many people who still have no idea the Orville wasn't canceled. That's true. That is absolutely true. Not only that, there's a lot of people who've seen like episode 1 or maybe just episode 1 and 2, and they haven't returned to give it a shot. And the Orville really finds its footing in season 1. They just watched a little bit more. It really finds its footing. Plus, it's a brand new show. You're being introduced to it. It's not the same. It's not the same. Actually, if you go back and watch the pilot now, I feel like if I go back and watch the pilot now, I appreciate it in a different way. Yeah, I mean episode 1 of season 1. I think we need someone to come up with an Orvillation official logo. Oh, I do have an official logo. I do. I actually like my logo. How do you solve a problem like Maria? Yes. How do you solve a problem like Maria? Yes. All right, guys. Thank you so much for the stream. I want to thank everybody in here. Please go raid Doomcock stream and let them know that we raided from Orville Nation. Galinda, thank you, Galinda. Time Prophet. Nate. I'm going to just read last comments. My manager at work thought the Orville was canceled, and I had to let her know that season 3 is almost here. And I showed her that season 3 is almost here, and I showed her. That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. Good night, guys. I will see some of you, hopefully most of you over on Doomcock. And good night, Dave Bob. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Maria, Dave Bob, Nate, Time Prophet, Alex, Mr. Lundell, Medallion. Who else? So a lot of people have been in and out. Adega, Dr. Adega Outlaw. Really quick, let me just put in his link one more time. Make sure if you're watching on the replay or you're watching now, make sure you go get Adega's book. You have to get Adega's books because otherwise you won't have a full collection when you get the other ones. So you got to get this one. You got to get Adega's book. Let's see. Where did it go? Oh, there we go. So we are ending the stream with the link to Adega's book on Amazon. Please go check that out. Hardcover version of Evolution. Damn, Adega. All right, guys. Thank you so much. See you guys on Doomcock.